I'll be playing two of the Doctor Who Why, What, When, and How game. And we've got three contestants again, another different three, whom I'll introduce in just a moment. But first, the phone has been ringing hot from Doctor Who fans from around the country about the controversial question yesterday. A Doctor Who stage play opened at the Adelphi Theatre in 1974. What was it called? Yes, in fact, it was called Doctor Who and the Daleks' 7 Keys to Doomsday. I just had a bit of a misspelling here. I spelled Doomsday the same as wisdom, which is easy enough to do. And but when we looked at the tape back, it wouldn't have affected the result of the game at all. But my apologies for that mistake. My fault. Blame me. Hang me from, exterminate me in the TARDIS. Send me off somewhere to wither away and perish. So let's meet the three contestants on today's game. And first we have Harvey Callaghan.
Hello, James.
Hello, Harvey. How are you?
I'm very well.
Who are you dressed as, Harvey?
I'm dressed as Colin Baker, the 6th Doctor.
Pretty accurate costume.
Thank you very much.
Does he even have those buttons there?
Yes, the...
Terrific. Next we have Robert Irwin.
Hi.
You're dressed as?
The 5th Doctor, Peter Davison.
Now both of those doctors had the question marks on the...
Yeah.
Very attractive. And finally, Tony Cook. And you're dressed as?
One of the people in the crowd scenes in the story City of Death.
Ah, right. I remember that one well. Yeah, it was a big crowd, wasn't it?
Oh,
big
very
crowd.
big.
And they all had beards.
Well, some of them did.
Some of them did, yeah. Well, look, thanks for coming in, boys.
All right.
Good luck today. Let's just test those buzzers. First of all, Harvey. It's working. Robert. Terrific. Tony. No problem. Now, to adjudicate today, and just make sure that everything's done above board, President of the Australasian Doctor Who fan club, Dallas Jones. Hello, Dallas. How are you?
Good afternoon, Dan. How are you?
Sorry about that muck-up yesterday.
Yes, I know. We won't what happened today.
Nothing like that today. We've checked these questions. They're all fine.
Right.
And, of course, if anybody gets anything wrong, they're in big trouble. OK, this is a Dalek from BBC Enterprises. Thank you very much. So let's get into the questions now. Let's get the game going. Are you ready, contestants?
Yes.
These are all history questions. What significant event in world affairs occurred the day before Doctor Who was first? Yes, Robert.
John F. Kennedy was assassinated.
Very good on the buzzer there. I'll have to look out for Robert. Yes, the day before Doctor Who was first broadcast, John F. Kennedy was assassinated 25 years ago. At what time was the first episode broadcast? Tony?
5:40 in the afternoon, Saturday.
Now, I've got 5:25 here, so I think we're going to have to say that's wrong, I'm afraid. Question number 3. What does TARDIS stand for? Ooh, very close. I'd go for Tony again.
Time and relative dimensions in space.
Absolutely correct. Question 4. How many episodes in the first series? Tony again.
44.
But incorrect. 52 was the right answer. OK, so at the end of that round, Tony's pretty quick on the tambourine, but it's 1-1 to Robert and Tony. We've got plenty of time. OK, these are sort of general kind of Doctor Who-ish questions, not necessarily about history. Which actor has played a Gallifreyan guard and... Tony?
Colin Baker.
Correct. A Gallifreyan guard and Doctor Who? Colin Baker. Question 2. How many movies are there? Might go for Harvey.
2.
2. Absolutely correct. Name the one actor to play the Doctor, but who never appeared in the television series. Robert?
Peter Cushing.
Peter Cushing, correct, in the 2 movies that you just mentioned. Question 4 in this section. Verity Lambert was the original... Yes.
Producer.
Incorrect, I'm afraid. I'll read the rest of the question. Verity Lambert was the original producer of the first season. What recent released film has she just worked on? Tony?
Evil Angels.
Evil Angels, correct. Quite well, haven't you? Moved on. OK, let's see the score here at the end of that round. What do we got? We got 1 to Harvey, we got 2 to Robert, and 3 to Tony. That's a pretty close match today. We've got big experts in here. OK, this is the recognition section. The picture's going to come up on the monitor, and the contestants are going to answer a question about it. First picture's about to come up. What is the name of this car? Harvey, in
Bessie.
there. Bessie, correct. Now, I'll just have another look at that picture. What was the number plate of that car? Tony?
Who won?
Who won? Exactly. Question 3. Who is this character? What is the actor's name? Might go for Harvey.
It's the Master.
And what was the actor's name?
Roger Delgado.
Absolutely correct. Okay. What rank is this man? Harvey again.
Brigadier.
Brigadier. It's the famous Brigadier. Been there for just about ever. Is he in this season at the moment?
No.
Hasn't appeared yet, has he? No. OK. Now we have the companion section. You're going to see some pictures of companions. I want you to tell me who they are and which Doctor they accompany. Here's the first one. Tony in there.
Leela accompanied the 4th Doctor.
The 4th Doctor, who was...
Tom Baker.
Tom Baker, correct. OK, here's the next one. Robert.
Romana 1 accompanied by Tom Baker.
Absolutely correct. And here's the third one. Harvey.
Romana 2 accompanied the fourth Doctor.
Absolutely correct. So, it's pretty close. It's very hard on these buzzers here to have any idea who's in there first. So, but what is the score have we got at the moment? We've got 5 to Harvey, taking the lead. 3 to Robert, and 5 to Tony. Still pretty close. Okay, now these are some general knowledge questions, which, in fact, you wouldn't have to know anything about Doctor Who to be able to answer these, but we've woven the Doctor in there somehow. If the Doctor became involved in the Korean War, what decade would he be in? Tony?
The 1950s.
Correct. If he landed at the Eureka Stockade, what state would he be in? Robert?
Victoria.
Victoria is correct. Question number 3. If he landed on the top of Uluru, what state? Tony?
In the Northern Territory.
In the Northern Territory. Peter Davidson made the Doctor something of a cricket fan. Where would he be if he landed at the Wacker? Tony?
Western Australia in Perth.
Western Australian Cricket Ground. Quite correct. Okay, what's the score at the end of that round? What have we got? We got 5 to Harvey, 4 to Robert, and 8 to Tony. Tony's getting a bit of a lead there. So this could be the decider. This is the last round of questions. They're all still in with a chance. We can in fact have a tie here. Okay, this is our present series, a series we've just seen on the ABC. What is Ace's real name? Robert?
Dorothy.
Dorothy, correct. What is at the top of Paradise Tower? Harvey?
Pool.
Pool. How many floors does Harvey?
304.
304. And who was the last Earth scientist? Yes.
Einstein.
Einstein. The question was, who was the last Earth scientist the Rani captured? And that was the first story in this season, wasn't it? Time and the Rani. Okay, final score. That's all the questions we've got. So the final score is 7 to Harvey, 5 to Robert, and 9 to Tony. He squeaked away there. Now, from my memory, that means that Tony will be playing, and I've forgotten completely who won yesterday's round. Kate. Kate won yesterday's. Tony, Harvey, and Kate will be playing in the final tomorrow afternoon at